and here we go again.
Hi, I'm Kristen, and this is Jody. With our kids, Rylan and Tegan, we made the decision to live life differently, to prioritize the things that made us come alive.
Nice, buddy!
So we pulled our kids out of school and reinvented the idea of what school is.
I can't touch that. It freaks me out.
And we chose a life of travel, where we learn, we work, and we adventure. So subscribe below and come join us.
Okay, it is 5 a.m. and being the fantastic planners that we were, we just finished with Dried Tortugas. We had to get up at like 4:30 in the morning, spent all day on Dried Tortuga and then Key West for dinner, and it was amazing. And we have an 8-hour drive today. So we're up again at 5 a.m. Trying to pack up our camper, hit the road, because Jody has a meeting that she's trying to get to before we get to, or by the time we get to camp. So, great planning.
Nothing like doing sewer at 5 a.m.
It must be your favorite time to dump your poop tank.
It is my favorite time. No one sees me doing it.
I like your little tiny flashlight.
Yeah, I gotta make sure it's clear. It's gotta run clear. Then we're done.
Oh my goodness sakes. All right, it is 6:38. Jody and I just did a 150-point turn.
Maybe 200-point turn. It was about a half an hour of going back and forth, back and forth.
It's a very tight little RV park, and we left yesterday, and I think some new people moved in, and now their car and everything were like just blocking us getting out. But we left at 6:39. We have an almost 7-8 hour drive day. Jody says 8.5 hours. I don't know about that. All right, so we're going to Salt Springs today. We're leaving the Florida Keys, and everyone's really sad about that. You sad about that?
No.
Are you sad about that? Are you sad about that?
I am sad about that, and I'm really sad that I chose a very long day after Dried Tortugas.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we didn't plan very well, but that's okay.
We gotta get up Florida. Like, we're done. We got to the bottom of Florida, now we get out of Florida.
It really, we're like leaving the bottom of Florida. We're shooting right up towards the top today.
we make a move. Make it happen.
Well, I think it really came down to was that when we were planning this, we couldn't find something like halfway that was cool to stay for a few days. So apparently at some point we decided just to bypass that idea altogether and just shoot right up to the top of Florida.
Getting out.
Thank you, Florida.
Goodbye.
You've been lovely. Seriously been away from Georgia for like about a month now, and all of Georgia was just super rainy the entire time we were down there. There's very little sunny days,
and we're heading up to the top of Florida. We're very close to the Georgia border, and here we go again. At least it's still warm. I don't mind if it rains and it's like warm out, because it's kind of nice. It feels good. But we haven't had rain in weeks, and we're back at it.
Hey Siri, what is the weather tomorrow?
Looks like it will be partly cloudy tomorrow.
Partly cloudy. Didn't it say that yesterday and today? It's a really partly cloudy week. Tegan, Miss Tegan, get ready.
Tegan has a problem with Siri. He is constantly asking Siri
Because it's
questions.
my only Google I have access to.
That's your only Google you have access to? You just ask her everything.
Because it's my only Google.
He's resourceful. Did you hear Ryan? Like, if you get ready, she'll read you.
Oh!
How's your puzzle back there?
The puzzle's coming along, Kristen. It's coming along. Thanks for pretending to care.
This is pretty much what you look like working every day. For Jody's friends who want to know what Jody looks like while she's working, this is it.
What? Doing a puzzle?
Yeah.
I usually have headphones
With your
on.
computer there, you got headphones on, yelling about the SAQZR,
And grading my quizzes.
and being impressed by Ryland's algebra skills.
It's the life. It is. I love being able to work and do puzzles.
And occasionally, she gets ice cold room service.
What's the ice cold room service?
I fill up her water with ice cubes.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I love that. She comes in and feels so bad for me because the door's closed, it's hot, I'm sweating.
All of us feel
You
bad
just
for
see her,
you.
like, on a rack, like, sweat running down her. She's all like, it's time.
For ice cold water service.
Yes. I love it. I never turn it down.
So, I'd like to go to bed tonight.
Okay, I'll stop. Stop soon.
This is my bed. Her office.
Oh, we better.
Oh, that's another thing. Jody dislikes thinking people are looking at her. Jody. Jody. This window's open. They can see you.
Fortunately, I just put up a show for them. I think he's crazy.
What, his Siri obsession?
Yeah. The other day, he asked Siri about a floating rhino.
I bet he did. I bet he asked about a floating rhino. He asked us about the weather. Any curious thought that comes into his head, Siri's his girl.
I think he's in love.
After a rainy and stormy night, we woke to a beautiful day. We decided to ride our bikes over to the spring to swim. Florida is not only known for its beautiful beaches, but also incredible natural swimming holes called springs. At Salt Springs, the water tastes salty because minerals such as sodium, potassium, magnesium, and silica gush up with the water from the underground aquifers. This spring produces 52 million gallons of water a day.
a shame. You don't see very many accordions these days. It's kind of awesome. Okay, for real though, I want to talk to you about sun care for my children. I have a child who is a redhead, and I have a child with albinism, or Hermanti-Pudlak syndrome is the type of albinism he has, and sun care is super important to us. But by far, my worst one about burning, for whatever reason, I'm not sure why, almost every time we go out into swimming, I can put on sunscreen all I want all day. My lovely Rylan burns. It really doesn't matter. The best protection for Rylan is coverage. All jokes aside, I'm not kidding. Covering her is the best option. We actually bought this long sleeve swim shirt. So we do long sleeve swim shirts, and we've actually been able to find long pants too. So we have swim pants, and then depending on, you know, where we're at or whatever, she actually has some water shoes too, and we only wear those if we're like at a, you know, a lake that's rocky or something. But I love the coverage that these have given her. I'm really tired of the sunburns that this poor kid gets, and so this is a really great option.
If you plan on visiting Florida, make sure you visit not only their beautiful beaches, but one of their nearly 900 springs. They're absolutely stunning. Thank you, Florida. You have been incredible.